Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing? Welcome in. Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. What's going on? Just a curious brain cell got first. And hey there, Blue Raven. I'm pretty good. I'm very warm. It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit right now, which I think is almost 28 Celsius. And I do not like this stitch. So it's a little toasty here. But besides that, I'm okay. My plan is this week to get as much of these eyeballs done. I am tired of seeing these, pun intended. Pun intended. Wait a minute. Why is that? Oh, is that like that? Oh, that's why I'm doing that wrong. Doing this totally wrong. I need to go into there. Wait, that is the front. Wait. I gotta do. I gotta kind of fudge it. I think I finished that round a little weird. Anyway, so what's going on, everyone? I plan on streaming somewhat long tonight, kind of like what I did last night. Get as much of these done, and I'm still playing around with my schedule for this week. Mostly this week, we're going to be doing these eyeballs. Tuesday, hey there, Bray. Tuesday, we are doing Teaching Tuesday. Let me see if I can find what we're doing. Oh, that's what we're going to do on Tuesday. Tuesday, on Teaching Tuesday, I am going to show you how to make this little applique violet and this applique rose. It's all the same pattern. You can make them separately. That's supposed to be a headband. I'm not going to do the headband, but I'm going to make these separate little applique flowers. That is for Tuesday. Um, oh, also month of May, and I did this last year. I wasn't planning on doing it um this year, but I said, what the hell? Um, month of May, I think that's going to be a tradition here on the stream. Is in May we're going to go back to basics. So to be a refresher course for anybody who needs refresher courses in the fundamentals of crochet. Also, it's a really good time if anybody's brand new to crochet um, to tune in and learn some stitches. Obviously, I can teach them at any time of the year. Um, but we're going to go through all of the basic stuff and get more and more um, involved as the month goes on. Plan to treat myself on the 25th. Year ago, did your first stream. Should have been 26th, but it's a Sunday. Okay. Very cool. What are you gonna how are you gonna treat yourself? What are you gonna do special for that? Like I said, month of May will be back to basics. So we're gonna start with the chain and the slip stitch and all of that, and we'll eventually get more involved. We are gonna do eventually get into the basics of granny squares and circles again. Circles. Um, to show how to do a triangle, a pentagon, a hexagon, an octagon, all of that eventually. We do all of that. So, be a good refresher for anybody who is not familiar with a lot of the stitches. Also, thank you, Nightbot. That is the pattern I'm working on. So if anybody is interested in, you've all, not everybody, but a lot of lot of you have seen this pattern so many times. You're sick of it. You're almost as sick of it as I am. But yeah. Short term announcement. Friday. This Friday over on the Discord, we're gonna have our movie watch party. We're gonna be watching Fried Green Tomatoes. Great, great, great movie. Very, very much a classic. So that is what is scheduled. Nacho cheese in the air fryer. Might try a long stream. This moment, anything over 2 hours is a long stream. Looking about a 7 hour. Yeah, you could do it. You could do it. I think the longest I've done is like a 6 hour. So yeah, um, nachos sounds really good. Now, okay, I'm confused. Nachos in the air fryer. So are you getting soft tortillas and gonna crisp them up in the air fryer that way? You've never had nachos? Nachos are really good. They're easy to do. And technically, you really don't need an air fryer. I mean, if you get the soft tortillas and want to crisp them up that way, yes. But if you can get a bag of the crispy tortillas already, like for like dips and salsa, that type of thing, you just put your tortilla chips and then on top put all your toppings. So whatever you want to do. Usually it'll be the cheese, obviously. Sometimes you can do like ground beef that says nacho seasoning in it, or chicken, or any type of meat. You don't have to do meat on a bunch of different vegetables, and then usually common is you have sour cream on top, uh, guacamole sometimes. That's pretty much nachos. What was I saying? Oh, and also if you want, you can add jalapenos if you like spicy, which I love spicy. Oh, the other thing I want to mention, words. We know Sundays here on the stream is Project Linus. We're still going to be doing that. We're still going to have Project Linus on Sundays. Starting next Saturday, every Saturday through mid-November, with the exception of the last Saturdays of every month, because that will be the Maryland streams. All the other Saturdays in the year, except October special. Um, every Saturday, not Saturday, Sunday. We rephrase. Saturdays is still Project Linus. Sundays, every Sunday starting next week, the exception of the Maryland streams, we're going to do an amigurumi from this book. So we're going to make every Ami that's in here. So we're going to walk through each and every one of these magical creatures. The first one up is the dragon. So next Sunday, week from tonight, we're going to be making this cute little dragon, and I can show you a picture of it. I can't teach this. This is not a teaching thing, because this is not a free pattern. This is a book that is purchased, so I cannot do a teaching. But we're going to do this. This is called Davina the Dragon. And if anybody is interested in this, Um, I'll end up getting a link for this book. Um, but you can find this pretty much anywhere that sells books. It is Crochet Magical Creatures 20 Easy Amigurumi Patterns by Drew Hill. Again, he used to stream here on Twitch, Droopy Zoo. Wonderful, cute little patterns in here. So that is what we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna have 20 little friends eventually. Tortilla chips. Wait, gherkins? As in like pickles? Normally you don't have pickles on nachos. I mean, you could. That's usually not something that traditionally is on nachos. Jalapenos, onions, tomato. What is burger sauce? Um, Mixed peppers, diced chicken, grated cheese. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm not certain what burger sauce is. Hey, yarn. It's very long, but that's fine because I need plenty for this. I just knocked my mouse out of the way, but it's fine. But that is what we'll be doing on Sundays. Again, the exception is the last Sunday of the month will still be the Maryland streams. We will have a Maryland stream in May. There's no Maryland stream this month. It would have been today, currently. Um, but again, since I wasn't streaming there for a while and I wasn't planning and doing anything, so no Maryland stream tonight. It will return. Um, so yeah, we'll do the what do they call it? Magical creatures. So next week will be the dragon. Hey there, Black Rose and Aloof. Welcome in. Just letting everybody know about. You might know it as Marie. I don't know what Marie Rose sauce is. I've never heard of Marie Rose sauce or burger sauce before. But yeah, I was letting everyone know that month of May is going to be back to basics. So if anybody needs a refresher course or wants to learn some of the basic fundamental stitches in crochet, May is the time for that. Again, I can do this any time of year at any stream, but I want to dedicate um, some streams just for that. And we'll go walk through a whole bunch of them. May you teach crochet or knitting. Hey there, Supreme. Welcome in. Um, I am not one to teach knitting. This is the wrong person. And I see what you did there. May, as in, may I? Or how are you, Supreme? If you're not following Supreme Doom, if you're not following Blue Raven or Bray Crochet, I think those are the ones currently in here in the chat that stream. My squares look so good. Well, thank you. I'm very warm. I am very, very warm. It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like almost 28 Celsius. And this room is upstairs. And that way is west. and there's a window there, and that sun just beats right into this room. I mean, I've got the AC on, but it's still very warm. But I'm not complaining. But what was I gonna say? Oh, if you're not following Supreme Doom, go and follow them. They have a new theme song. They have a new theme song for their stream. They debuted it today, and there's also, and I refer to it as the B side. If you have been in Supreme Doom's stream, you know about her rock song. Um, it was a song that she wrote when she was 7 about a rock in her sock, and it is now a song. So you have to be in her stream to hear it and listen to it. Ship did a great job with it. Oh my! When I popped into your stream, I heard music, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, listen, I'm like, oh. When I came in, it was the Supreme Doom rock song. It wasn't the Rock in the Sock song. And I'm like, wait, I'm listening to lyrics. I'm like, this is all about the stream. And then I heard the Rock in the Sock song, well, the rock version of it. He did a great job with it. Let me check here. It's cold there. Oh, I wish it was cool here. I don't want it to be cold, but I wish it was cool. Family breakfast was really good. We had eggs, bacon, sausage, and pancakes. Blue Raven says burger sauce is ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard. I never would have thought to put that on nachos. Frog and Turtle Gaming, how are you? Um, okay, I need to take a. We're not taking a break. I need to take one little moment here. We're going to give some shout outs. First, we're going to shout out Supreme Doom. What? Okay, I missed that. Already. On that note, you tune into Supreme Doom. You might hear some things about weenuses. Um, we're gonna give a shout out to Bray. Not following Bray Crochet, go and check them out. That clip. Couldn't think of the word elbow, but we. Well, actually, that isn't that what that's called? That is called your weenus. I was totally caught off guard with all of this. Uh, so yes, go and follow Bray. Great crocheter. Oh, I didn't even. Supreme Doom makes cards. Gorgeous cards. Um, there's a bunch of chaos over there. It happens. Supreme Doom also does tatting, but I don't know if you do tatting on your stream. I know you know how to tat. And she is building this. What do you call it? A model, a diorama. It's a coffee shop. It's kind of like a dollhouse, but it's just a coffee shop. So she's making all the furniture and all the pieces for that. Caught off guard. It came out of my mouth. You were caught off guard. Yeah, exactly. Bray says that is what I'm clipping. Something else. I don't need people know I'm crazy. Well, Bray, if you're in my stream, you've got to be crazy. It's a requirement. You've only had it a few times. A miniature coffee shop, yes. No, I totally understood what you meant. I totally understood what you meant, Supreme. All right. Let's give a shout out to Blue Raven. Blue Raven also streams. I couldn't quite hear what you were saying there in that clip, but Blue Raven does all different types of things: crochets, model building, um, music. There's a whole laundry list, and he's probably going to bring it up, which is fine. Graffiti art, all different types of fun things. And one last shout out. I'm not going to shout at everybody. And Frog and Turtle Gaming. Tonight's episode of Murder She Wrote is titled Family Doctor. Very, very cool. Yes, Frog and Turtle Gaming watches Murder She Wrote and Golden Girls all the time. Not on stream, not on stream. But this is Frog and Turtle Gaming. Frog and Turtle Gaming plays a bunch of different games. I know you play Fallout, one of the Fallouts, Elder Scrolls Online. What else? You play World of Warcraft. Whole bunch of them. Frog and Turtle Gaming is responsible for this here. Frog and Turtle is the one who got me into streaming, so I am blaming him. So he is the reason that I am on Twitch. Stepping back from arts and crafts, music, and focusing on gaming. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hey there, Goddess Jess. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Frog and Turtle Gaming is, he's not really striving for it to be affiliate, but I want him to be affiliate. He has the follower account. He has the streams. He just needs the average viewers per stream, that number. That's all. That's usually the difficult one to get. So follow Frog and Turtle Gaming. Hang out in his stream. He usually streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. I think that's your schedule. You need a better personality. No, you don't. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. So, I'm trying to push him to get to affiliate. It's not a big, what do you call it? It's not a big goal for him, but for me it is. So, if you see me in there being snarky and picking on him, that is just how it is. I've known Frog and Turtle Gaming for over a decade, well over a decade, online, and great friend. So go and check him out. Oh, cool pattern. Thank you, Goddess Jess. This is a free pattern. Almost better now. Oh, you're almost done with your meds? Wait a minute. You just got your meds, what, Friday? You, oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah. Anyway, um, I'm glad that you're on the mend. You're feeling better. Anyway, like I was saying, tongue tied. Goddess Jess. This is a free pattern. Exclamation point eyeball will get you the link. It's a free pattern. It's from a blog called Stitched by Faye. I'm doing this for it's a commission piece. I'm going to be making 56 of these in different color of irises. So I've got bunch of red ones. That's a bunch of red. There's like a darker a burgundy one. So these are all the red ones. So all different red. There's a pink one because if you're having eyes that are in the red family, you got to have pink eye. Well, you don't have to have pink eye, but this blanket needs a little bit of pink eye. And then a bunch of different purple ones. So those are the ones that are finished. I've got a bunch. I'm working on the gray ones now. I've got blue and green and yellow and brown. I think those are my colors. So all I'm doing is putting the veins on. So this is time consuming, but past couple nights when I've been streaming, I've been doing this, and it has helped. Let me bring some music back. That would kind of help. It's kind of helped me get some progress done on these eyes. Aloof and Poop was sewing on ears on a drop bear. Oh, you have to share some pictures with us. Like I was saying earlier, May, we're going back to basics. We're going to learn all of the fundamentals of crochet, work through them. And a good time to tune in if you want to learn how to crochet. Not that you can't tune in and have me teach things at any time on my stream, because that is the basis of my channel, is education. Always willing to stop what I'm doing, pick up a hook and a ball of yarn, and do some course and do some show some techniques. Got to go to sleep. Daddy Joseph says hi. Hi, Daddy Joseph. Oh, before you go, Frog and Turtle. I haven't uploaded it yet because I'm going to wait for some more submissions. But want to let you know that Seagam recorded a submission for the donkey song. Anybody else who wants to submit a video of doing the donkey song, feel free to do that. Exclamation point donkey will get you the link to in my Discord. You don't have to be on camera. If you are not one to show your face on camera, that is fine. You can change up the lyrics, wear a unique costume or hat, do it in a silly place, get your friends and family to do it, make it your own, and then periodically I will add those submissions to what I already have, and then periodically we will show the I don't know what I'm going to call it, the mashup, I guess. It's one big video of everybody doing their version of the donkey song. If anyone wants... Oh, wait, we got to catch up with chat. Yeah, on the 16th of June, yeah, Blue Raven, myself, Mickey, and God... I don't know the other person. I mean, I know... I've seen the name, but I'm not familiar with them. We're going to play Phasmophobia. But Frog and Turtle will not tune in for that, mainly because he doesn't like scary things. Let's catch up with chat. Anyone wants to learn how to set up OBS, I'm willing to do that. Very cool, yes. Yes, if anybody wants help with setting up OBS for streaming, Blue Raven can help you with that. Simple pattern I started before the doll that took over your life. Got a couple hours girdling around a rabbit. Very cool. Yes, yes. Seagam did submit a video clip last night. So I'm going to wait until, see if I get some more submissions, and then I will add them in another batch, in another round, and add it to what we already have. You hear that, Blue Raven? You can submit your video of the donkey song. Let me see if I've catched up with chat. Yeah, chat is all caught up, or I'm all caught up with chat. I have an idea, but not saying just yet. If I ever do it, hey, that's fine. That is fine. Got another square done. Now I'm just weaving in my tail. Really should sleep. It's 12:30. Oh, but don't want. Even though I need to be awake. Yeah. If well, you said you don't want to, but if you need to get some sleep, definitely get some sleep. Sleep is important. So that is all done. All I have to do is add the little white stitch in the pupil, but that will be done all at the end when I do all of the white yarn. Oh, no, I lost an eye. Well, didn't lose an eye. So I got all this mess here. Especially after you've been. Oh, you've been sick. I'm sorry. Oh, I got a hole in my pupil. That's the wrong one. There. We don't have a hole in the pupil anymore. It's very warm in here. My hands are starting to sweat a little bit. How many? Well, I can show you. So I've got 17 here. This one here, and the rest of it. So there are 8 of each color. So that was the reds and the purples. These are the grays. And then these are the rest. So we got browns and yellows and blues and greens. 56 total. 56. A lot of eyeballs. Yeah, this is going to be a blanket. Um, they're going to be arranged randomly. Well, kind of randomly. I've already got the color placement figured out of how I'm going to put them. You keep actually spawning them in. Yes. Yes. I have the ability to magically regrow eyes. Um, so I don't have a picture of what it's going to look like yet because um, I'm I've never made this before. But they're going to be joined together. Let me move the gray ones back over so I don't get confused. So they're going to be joined together with the same red yarn in like a lattice, like an open type pattern, which I haven't figured that out yet. And then all the way around the whole border is going to have the same stitch. So it's going to be 7 wide, 8 tall. Like I said, all of the squares are made. It's just the embroidery part that I'm doing now, and weaving in ends. Did you make your? Yes, yes. I am. I made all of these. Again, it's all from that pattern that just actually was right there in what do you call it? That was in the chat. And why am I doing the veins last? Well, you have to do the veins last. You have to make the square first, so you can stitch the veins onto it. So you can't put the veins. There's something to put the veins on. You need the eye first before you can put the veins on. And this is all crocheted. It's all crocheted with my hook, but the veins are all. Oh, I didn't even. I forgot one. The veins are all stitched on like embroidery stitches, so they're not crocheted on. They're sewn on. Okay, that one's officially done. Now I can move that one. I also have to block all of these once I get all the stitching done. I'll block them all, and then we will stitch them together. Why? And why not putting it on when you're done with the eye? Oh, because it's more like a what do you call it? Assembly line. I didn't want to like switch between crocheting all the way around, and then stop, and then switch over to the hand needle and do all of the embroidery work. So I wanted to do it all at once. All like, I mean, there's nothing there. It's perfectly fine to do the square and then do the embroidery and get one square completely done and then start the next one, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I have so many of them, I didn't want to be switching back and forth. Just a personal preference. And then this way, I can just do this and not have to worry about counting so much. I mean, I do have to kind of count when I put the veins in so they're evenly spaced, but it's not like I have to worry about all the multiples for getting the square done. Just something different. And this is just weaving in tails from when I crocheted. That's what all of these are when I change colors. And then I'm going to use this for the first couple veins. Would be great, but I don't have enough wool. Oh, wait a minute, wait. If you want to help with the pattern, make a square tomorrow in your stream. Oh, yeah. Don't have enough wool, plus it's been a while when I crochet. Was new to it. You're kind of bad. Oh. If you need help with crochet, Blue Raven can help you. I can help you. Even like right now, if you wanted to pick up some wool, I can stop this here. I can put this aside and help you with something if you wanted to. But you said that you were You were kind of sleepy. Hey there, Positively Crafty. How are you? And RJ Neg. Everyone's coming in. What's going on, everybody? It's okay. The only thing I don't do is put the veins on. Oh, you're not having bloodshot eyes, Blue. Okay, makes sense. You can have eyeballs that are not bloodshot. You're great. Very cool. I'm good. Oh, you want the song? Oh yeah, this is a sad song. Uh, I'm pretty good. A little warm, but I'm okay. We gotta weave two more ends in, and then we can do the veins on this guy. So all I'm doing here, walking through hell and sick. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick. A lot of people have been sick. I was feeling kind of crappy at the beginning of the month. I don't know if I was really sick. It was more feeling blah, and I did have some seasonal change of weather icky stuff. But all I'm doing here is weaving in my tails. But Goddess Jess, the month, and I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it earlier. Um, and this goes for anybody also. The month of May is back to basics here on the stream. We're going to be doing the fundamentals of crochet. So I'm going to start with the chain stitch and the single crochet and the slip. And we're going to go and just show everybody how to do all the fundamental stitches, work through the month, and then eventually, closer to the middle or the end of the month, we will do some granny squares, basic circles, triangles, hexagons, octagons. They're all of those are based off of the same kind of technique, just numbers, just math. I know that people don't like math, but there is math in crochet. And sometime, I don't know when, we still have to schedule it and come up with it. The Traveling Tatter, if you're not following the Traveling Tatter, check her out. She does need shuttle tatting, and she is raising money this month for um, Parkinson to end Parkinson's from with the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and she has an incentive every $100 that she raises um, gets a spin on a wheel, and there's different um, what do you call it? Different types of things to redeem, physical items. Some things are not physical items, but one of them was to do a collab with me, and I teach her how to crochet. So it kind of isn't. It's like it all fits together with going back to basics and learning. So at some point, I don't know if it's going to be in May, but at some point I will be teaching her how to crochet. I do. You have a question? We're showing how to join yarn. Yes. Yes. Meaning, like if you run out of yarn or you want to change colors in mid project, you can easily do that. There are different ways of doing it. I'll show you a few. Oh, I know I have a list of stuff I'm going to have to put on there corner to corner also. Corner to corner. Well, no, that's an actual stick. Well, no. No, I will. Yeah. So I'm talking out loud and brainstorming at the same time. That's the end of that strand, but I still have more veins to go. But yes, if anybody has any questions now and you want to see anything done with crochet, I can put this to the side. So feel free. You're not gonna disrupt my stream by doing that. That is the basis of my stream. It's all about education. Even like, oh, okay, actually, Black Rose, if you want, I can show you how to join yarn now. I can also do it on the streams in May, whatever stream I get to in May for the Back to Basics. And my camera is getting all like it's all washed out. I think it's because the white that's in this yarn. Oh yeah, okay. That's perfectly fine. Actually, I need to take a break from this, and I'm gonna switch to cotton yarn. My hands are very warm. They're not sweating, but they're almost sweating, and it's this acrylic. It's not cooling, and cotton is a little more. What do you call it? It's less thermal. I think that's the word for it. Where's my white? We're gonna switch over to this real quick. Okay. I needed a break anyway from that. I needed something to drink too. We're gonna start with the blue. And you don't have to be crocheting along with me. If you are, if you're gonna be doing that, let me know. And if I'm going too fast, there is a redeem for me to slow things down. I'm just gonna do chain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going to have a chain of 21, just as a little sample. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to do single crochets into each chain. And this does take a little time to do. I need to be in the habit of doing the chainless foundation, which is something I will teach next month. It's a way of starting out and you don't have to worry about all these chains. I'm going to do a row of singles, and I'm going to do another row. Actually, the next row I'm going to do doubles, just to be different. Just to be different. You're doing it too? Okay. Hey there, Fairy Dust. How are you? Welcome in. What I'm doing right now is I'm demonstrating how to join yarn. Black Rose asked how to do that, and excuse me. Next month is all back to basics. So we're all going to do fundamentals of crochet. I did it last May. I think every May. I think that's going to be my theme going forward. Uh, Ew, Mickey. Mickey slapped me with a stinky fish. Rude. How are you, Mickey? So yeah, Black Rose, all I did was I chained 21 and I did a single crochet into each chain. So I'll let you, another stinky fish. So I'll let you catch up. Um, it should change. I have it set up that it should change. Um, like I said, going in May, it's all back to basics. Do all the fundamental stitches. Um, thought that was a fish. I thought that was a fishy character. What? What? Worked third shift last night. Doing it again. Ooh, only had a horse bath. Oh, that's the stinky fish. Stinky fish on a scale for one to the one that got away. See what you did there. We're going to an ad in about like a minute. So I will come back to this when we get back from the ad. Again, all I did was 21 chains, single crochet into the chain. So you have 20 stitches. Yet you are very clever, Supreme. You're very clever. From one to the one that got away. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take a little break myself for this ad break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Everybody do some self care and we will return. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody did some self care. Let me catch up with chat. Um, Ray says today's been a lazy day after stream. Yeah, I did take a nap. I did take a little nap, but then I shouldn't have taken that nap because then it got warm and I was irritable and cranky when I got up. But that has passed, so no irritable cub. Almost lost my shit. Just got my spaghetti out to start eating, and they didn't give me a fork. Finally found an extra one in the car. Well, I'm glad you had an extra one in the car. That kind of sucks. That sucks that they didn't give you a fork. How do you eat spaghetti without a fork? Wow, you can, but you're caught up. Okay. Yeah, it would have been. Hey there, shipwreck. How are you? Welcome in. And that emote that just went across the screen, that is the hamster milk emote. If you are subscribed to Supreme Doom's channel, you can have access to the hamster milk. If you know about the hamster milk, you know about the hamster milk. And about the hamster milk, which I need to make a redeem in my channel about hamsters or something. Something I need to work on. If you know, you know. Yes. Took a nap also and felt bad afterwards. Oh yeah, I hate that. Yeah, some naps. Um, I like the naps that when you wake up you feel great, but if you wake up and you feel horrible, those are the worst. It's like you feel like you were robbed from that nap. Learn to make homemade mac and cheese sauce. Yum. Very very cool. Yes, yes. Grammy etc makes amazing homemade mac and cheese. Yeah, like from scratch, like not just yeah. Anyway, now I want mac and cheese. Just nap at work. Don't nap at work. Don't nap at work. What I was saying before we went to our ad break. In May, we're going back to basics. So all of the fundamental stitches of crochet, we're going to go through one through the other. So if anybody needs a refresher on some of them, if you are new to crochet and have never picked up a hook, it's a great time to tune in. That's not It's not to say that I will never teach at any other time. Like I'm teaching right now. I'm going to be teaching how to join. You can ask me any questions anytime on any stream, regardless of what I'm doing. Even if I'm not doing crochet. Let's say I'm doing the needlepoint piece or tatting or nooking. We were nooking last night, so at any time I can always stop what I'm doing and teach and answer your questions. So we're going to do back to basics. Also, one thing I wanted to let everyone know, starting next Sunday, every Sunday of the year through pretty much through November, with the exception of the last Sundays of the month, I'm going to be making an amigurumi a night. That is my goal, and I have this book that one of my followers was kind enough to get off of my wish list. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is Crochet Magical Creatures, 20 Easy Amigurumi Patterns by Drew Hill. Drew Hill used to stream here on Twitch under the name Drewby Zoo. He wrote the patterns, designed and wrote the patterns in this book. So we're going to do one amigurumi a month. Well, not a month. One amigurumi a week. And our first one, we're going to go through everyone in the book. There's 20 in here. Technically, there's 21. But our first one is Davina the Dragon. So if you have this book, you can follow along. I'm not teaching this because this is a paid pattern because it's a published book. So I will be making that. I don't know what color I'm going to do mine. I don't know if I'm going to do mine in purple. I might change the color. Let me catch up with chat. Missing something. I don't think I seasoned it enough. I love to learn how to do this pineapple earring pattern. Oh, is it a free pattern? If it's a free pattern, you know I can help you. What you put in the sauce? Buttermilk, all-purpose flour, mild cheddar cheese, mozzarella, salt and pepper. I think that sounds about right. If you want to crochet along, yes. If anybody wants to crochet along, if they have this book, um, that'd be a good thing to do if you want to join me. It's free. Okay. Well, if you ever want to send me that pattern through on Discord, and we can kind of go through it. Small amount of mustard powder. Yes, I've heard of that. I've heard of people adding mustard to their mac and cheese. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh, that is pretty. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine, Mickey. Yes, yes, shipwreck. Yes, yes. Humster. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Mustard hamster milk. Anyway, no, this is really pretty. Maybe at some point we can do this on stream. I've never crocheted earrings. Not that I wear earrings. Um, but hey there, Kyle Abbey. How are you? Welcome in. Humster, boy, cub. I don't know that part of the business motto, but I'm willing to look the other way. Wow. Okay. What is heck? All the blue and black. I'll check that in a second, Mickey. Okay. So this is, and I know Black Rose is waiting for me to get to this next part. Well, in order for the hamsters to produce milk, they need to be pregnant. That's usually how mammals work. They need, not always, but that's usually. I'm tired and in pain. Oh, for prom, but you're working and taking a 50 minute. Oh, very cool. How was prom? Maybe that's how we. No, we don't squeeze hamsters. We don't squeeze the hamsters. No. Too far? Wait, what? What's wrong with all I said? Anyway, so no, it's not too far. I'm talking about pregnant hamsters. There's nothing wrong with that. And no, we're not. Yes, impregnate the hamsters. Yes. What's the? This is not the commission. Sam, the commission is the eyeball blanket. I'm taking a break from that at the moment. I am attempting to teach a technique of joining yarn. It was fun and loud. Well, proms usually are supposed to be fun and loud. I didn't go to my prom, but yeah, they're supposed to be fun and loud. But I'm glad you had fun. Males need to be pregnant. No, no, fairy does. Males do not produce milk. Um, where have I been? Well, I did take a break from streaming for about a week and a half, but I streamed Friday night, last night, and now tonight. Gary Jr. has arrived. No, I am not impregnating hamsters. And I'm not going to tell anybody that you're funnier than Ship. No, I'm not getting in the middle of that. He says he's still waiting for me to be funny. He's still waiting for me to be funny 10 years later. Actually, Supreme Doom was pretty funny. She made a funny joke about what were we talking about? Fish. Yeah. Stinky fish, because Mickey slapped me with a stinky fish. Some human males produce milk. True. Can breastfeed. True. All right. Where am I? Street. Wait. Funnier look. God. Oh God. That song slaps, as the kids say, but not as much as the songs on Supreme Doom's channel. They are so much better than that. If you are not have not heard those songs, go and check them out. They no, we're not slapping butts. Let me catch up. Let me catch up with Jed. There's so much going on. Um, Funnier looking. Okay, no, I'm not getting. I am not getting involved with people looking funnier. No, stream belongs to chat. Yeah, well, I know. Oh yes, stream definitely belongs to chat. You miss what I'll have what she's having. Yeah, I had to disable that first a bit. It will come back. It will come back. You haven't seen that in a long. I don't know what you haven't seen in a long time. I missed it. Yes, Black Rose. Yes, do a couple rows of single crochet while all of this chaos is going. Um, I can do anything. Take a look. Yes, take a look. It's in a book. Oh, you started something, Sam, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, this is the time I mentioned you made a frog with a butt. Stevie Nicks let herself go. Wait, huh? Someone had some time. Oh, yeah, Bonnie Tyler. Okay, details. Yeah, we're not. Wait, wait. Oh, you slap butts with tea and crumpets. Okay, okay. Slap the frog with a candy corn. All right, Sam. All right, we'll be here. Well, maybe we'll be here. Um, an even worse fall from grace. It's in Discord. Okay, yeah, we'll check Discord in a second, maybe if nothing wrong with a little tea and crumpets on the tush. Okay, I'm trying to get this sample done. Wait, slap the frog with a frog legs. It didn't say its own legs. Wait. Do you use black gold? Oh, the tulip set. That's how the posh kids are doing these. I don't need to know what the posh kids are doing, even though I learned what middle schoolers do these days and how they destroy things in schools. My family came over and my nephew was telling all about the destruction that kids do. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. We're going to get to the Discord in a second. Okay. So, actually, this is a really good place. Well, anyway. So, Black Rose. I did a few rows, not rows, of single crochet. All right. So I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do a couple stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and let's say 4 stitches, just wherever. So this is a way to join. And Mickey, I will get back to your question about the earrings. I'm going to make a mental note of things I got to get back to. All right. So this will work if you're changing colors, or if you run out of your one color and need to add another ball of the same color. Works for both ways. So let's say this was cut here. I'm not going to cut it, but let's say it was. And I wanted to change my colors. Or to add another one. People were really into weed and self-love when I was at... Like, I don't need to know that. I do not need to know that. Lost my voice from prom. Oh, I'm sorry that you lost your voice. All right. So if Black Rose is still with us... So I'm going to join my new color. So in the next stitch, we're going to join. So I'm going, and this goes for whatever stitch you're doing. So I'm going to put the hook in, bring up a loop. You're going to need to start on some hamster sling. No. So you're going to go in and bring up a loop. And you're not going to finish off the last yarn over pull through 2. So in single crochet, there's only one yarn over and pull through 2. But let's say you did let's say you did a double crochet or a triple. You would do all the yarn over and pull through 2s, all of them until the very last one. You would leave 2 loops on the hook. If you're doing a half double stitch, that's different. I'll show how to do that in a second. So I think they will milk better if a little too... What? Okay, put the hook in the stitch, the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So 2 on the hook. All right, Kyle, I'm so sorry that it's been chaos and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. Yes, have a good work. And hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. We could just microwave. No, we're not microwaving hamsters. Okay, Black Rose is with me. So I've got 2 on the hook. I'm going to drop this, or I'm going to bring in the next yarn. It could be the same color, it could be a different color. And I'm going to put the loop on my hook, and I'm going to finish that single crochet with that new strand, regardless of the color, and pull it through. So that has finished off the stitch with the new strand. Does that make sense? No more than 10 seconds. No, we're not putting any live animals in a microwave. Hey there, Action Act. Welcome to the chaos. Got a minimum. Oh, no. So does that make sense, Black Rose, so far? Okay. Now what we're going to do is you're going to keep going. Go into the next stitch, and when we do this, you're going to have your 2 tails. The blue is the old tail, and the white is the new, but they could be the same colors. You're going to have 2 tails, and you're going to put those tails over top of your hook, and you're just going to pretend that they're part of what you've already made. And you're going to yarn over and pull through and do a regular single crochet. You're going to do all of that for however long you need. And then, it looks like nothing happened. Your tails are going to be hidden. That way you don't have to weave in your tails. Some people hate weaving in tails. I'm a strange one. I love weaving in tails. And then it looks just like a row of single crochets. Now, let's say, I'm going to rip that out. And let's say these stitches here are singles. Let's say I need a double crochet here. So I'm going to put in a double crochet. I have yarned over, insert the hook, bring up a loop, 3 on the hook. I'll yarn over, go through 2, leave 2 on the hook, and I'll do the same thing. So the same thing, I'm going to get the new, I'm going to finish off the old stitch with the new strand, pull through, and then I always tighten up my stitches, so that's tighten up my strands so it's not loose. And then you're going to do the same thing. Let's say they're double crochets. You're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, put the tails on top of your hook, and do your stitches as normal. You're just going to weave over your tails. That is probably one of the simplest joins. And again, you don't have to worry about weaving in your ends. The other thing I'm going to show you is if it's a half double crochet. So if it's a half double crochet, again, you yarn over, go in, bring up a loop, 3 on the hook. Normally a half double, you're going to yarn over and pull the yarn over through all 3. Hey there, it's a human. Okay, I got to catch up with chat. They're talking about microwaves, which we're going to ignore that. Pasteurizing the milk, yeah, no. Mickey wants more yarn. Cindy Lauper, yes, yes. Oh, I'll explain that in 1 second. I'm in the middle of teaching. I don't want to get too distracted. So again, to do a half double, I'm going to yarn over, go into the stitch, bring up a loop, 3 on the hook. Normally you would yarn over and pull through, but let's say you ran out of yarn. Whatever your last yarn over and pull through to finish off the stitch, that is what you're going to use with the new strand. The new strand, and finish off the stitch with the new strand. And then you can continue as if nothing changed and everything was the same. So hopefully that makes sense. That is one of the easiest way. There's another way that you can do it. And I'll show you with, has nothing to do with the hook. There's another way that you can do it if you want. I do this quite often. If I don't want to worry about all of that, I do a knot. I try not to add knots. Try not to add knots to my crochet, but this one knot I will do. So let's say I had some crochet work, okay? And I came to the end of my yarn, and I wanted to join with a knot. There's a thing called a weaver's knot. So you've got your old, again, imagine this is connected to your crochet work. You're going to take your old one and your new one. You're going to put your new one over top. Is it over top or under? I always forget. I got to actually do it. So you're going to put your new one over top of the old one in an X form. Again, this is imagine the blue one is connected to your piece. You're going to hold it there, and then with your thumb and index finger. Hey there, JP. I'm pretty good. You see what I'm doing? Do you know? Do you know what I'm doing here? I taught Jason how to do this, or showed him a video how to do it. All right, so we form an X, and now we take our strand, our old strand, and around your thumb, And then in between your two strands, you got your old and your new, and pinch it. Put the pinch there. So again, you're going around your thumb with the old. Bring it in between and pinch it with your thumb and finger. So it's in between the two strands, and you're going to take the new strand and put it underneath that loop. And now you're going to hold both strands, and you're going to pull the old strand. And when you pull the old strand, it's going to form a knot. Don't pull the new strand, pull the old one. And after you do that, now you can pull both of them, and you have a knot made. And all you're going to do is you're going to trim your tails somewhat close. And that right there is a very strong knot. I can pull all I want. That's not coming undone. That is a weaver's knot. That is the same type of knot that weavers use on a weaving loom. It's a very secure knot, and it's a very small knot. So that's another way to join. And you can easily hide this in your stitches, so you won't even know where it is. Especially with amigurumi. With amigurumi, you can easily hide this on the inside of your project. So those are the two ways that I join. There's a lot of other ways. There's a thing called a Russian join, which is strong. It's a knot, but it doesn't have a physical knot. But it is tedious. You take them and you have to wind your ends a certain way. And you usually take a needle and you pierce your threads and then you pull. It's time consuming. It looks good, but I don't have time for all of that. I want to get to crocheting, so I don't want to spend time tying a knot. Let's catch up with chat. Masterwork, yeah, I don't know about all that. When shopping in spaghetti. Yes, oh, you're both having spaghetti. All right, so Mickey asked a question about a pattern. There's also Discord. Let's do the Discord first, and then we will go and look at that pattern, and I see if I can answer Mickey's question. Let's bring over, that is not what we want. That is the pattern. It's a free pattern, so it's okay. Let's take a look over at the Discord. This here is from Aloof and Poof. The drop bear begins to take shape. We got a head. I'm assuming that's the head and the ears. Very cute. Very, very cute. I don't know if everybody is still here, if I've lost everybody, but that's all right. Very, very cute. Love to see what else this is going to take shape, the rest of it. So we have that. From Throw and Stitches, a star blanket is constructed. Needs blocking, but happy with how it turned out. I remember seeing progress pictures on this. It's from the Woobles book. It's pretty much the head and body come. Okay. Very, very nice. This is from, like I said, Throw and Stitches. It's a star blanket. I remember seeing progress pictures when they started this. It is looking wonderful. And yeah, blocking is going to help it a lot also. Love those colors. Those pastels. Very much a baby. To me, it looks a baby blanket. These are baby colors to me. Not that other people can't have those colors. And we have Mickey's frog with a butt. Oh. Yeah. Mickey's frog does have a butt. That is a chunky, thick frog. It's a cute little frog. He got cake. He got something. Probably eating too much cake. Very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for sharing in the Discord. Again, anybody can share at any time. I'm going to look at this pattern for Mickey in a second. Yeah, he got buns. I want to let everybody know again. I know more people have been coming in. The month of May is back to basics here on the stream, so it's a good time if you want to. Hi, Gary. Um, how are you? Hopefully, I mean, you're on Twitch. You're here in my channel, so hopefully you're safe. I know you had storms over in your part of the country last night. Um, May is back to basics. So if anybody needs a refresher on stitches, if anybody wants to learn, it's a great time to tune in. We're going to go and do all the fundamental stitches, all the basic ones, and then we'll gradually get a little more advanced. No fancy stitches. Like, we're not doing anything lacy. We're not doing anything intricate. We're not doing any specific pattern stitches. We're doing the basics. Um, you turn old. You turn old on May 6th. You're not old. You're younger than I am. Um, Also, we're going to learn granny squares. So, working in the round, squares, circles, triangles, hexagons, octagons, that type of thing. So, if anybody wants to learn, that is a good time. Again, you can always learn at any time here on the stream. And one other thing, I mentioned this before. I'm going to mention it again. On Sundays on the stream throughout most of the year, pretty much every Sunday, we're going to make one of these cute creatures from this book. It is Crochet Magical Creatures, 20 Easy Emmy Patterns from Drew Hill. If you have this book, you can crochet along with me. I'm not teaching because these are paid patterns, but we'll work through it. And I showed this a little while ago. I'm going to show again what we will be doing next Sunday. Next Sunday, we are going to make Davina the Dragon. I don't think I'm going to do mine in purple. I might want a different color. Maybe. I don't know if I have enough purple. I might. So we're going to make a cute little dragon. And I don't know if you can see that smaller picture. That's the backside with its wings. And it's got horns. So it's really, really cute. So that is what will be coming up. All right, I'm going to trying to answer Mickey's question. I think you said something about the blue and black. Did you notice how much gray was in my beard? The donkey video. It's inevitable. Your beard will be one day too. Yeah, I didn't notice Mickey's beard in her submission of the donkey video. So, all right, wait. So you had a question. You had a question, Mickey, I think. What was your question about this earring pattern? No, she's female, trying to go to picking back. I know. I mean, women can grow some facial hair. I mean, but we're not going to get into all of that. How does one go about doing it? Because round 2 doesn't make any sense on how you end up with 17 stitches at the end. Okay, so round 2. Let me catch this up. I got to read what this says. Wait. Mickey, in this pattern, this earring pattern, round 1, so you do your foundation chain. You want to learn how to grow a beard. I can't teach anybody that. Foundation chain, you chain 10 and form a slip stitch to form a ring. Okay, so that's basic. Round 1, you're going to form 17 single crochets into that ring and slip stitch the first to join. So that's where they get 17 stitches. And then round 2 is you chain 4, slip stitch in the next to create a chain space. Okay, let me look at the... Yeah. Actually, no, they're not doing a magic ring. No. Nugget is eating some chicken biscuit crackers, so that's what... Wow. It's in the... Yeah, it's in the 80s here, too. Yeah. It's like the low 80s. I turn on the air. Yeah, I've been sweating. All right, so Mickey, this is for Mickey. It's actually not a magic ring. Of course, you're using smaller thread, but for this pattern, the foundation, so the beginning part is you're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 10 chains. And the important thing with this type of ring is to keep your chain from twisting. Don't let it twist. So keep it flat. And then you're going to slip stitch into your very first one that you made. And that is your ring. There is no magic ring here. You're not going to pull it tight. That is going to be the size of your center. Because if you look at the picture, the oval near the top, that's where you start. So you're going to have... Yes, it's a bit... This is actually an earring pattern. It's using crochet thread. It's actually recommending DMC Pearl size 8. So you would normally do it in much smaller. I mean, you could make these big. They wouldn't really be an earring. They'd be massive. Maybe for an elephant. Even then, it might be too small. But anyway. So, yeah, that's what you would do. You would do the old style of a ring before a magic ring was popular. I do the same thing, but with 4 chains when I do a granny square. Because in a granny square, I happen to have a granny square here. So here's a granny square. This is a really big granny square. But it has those holes. Well, here in the center, I didn't want a tight closed-in ring. I wanted that hole. So I did 4 chains. It's the same type of thing, except this has got 10. And then I'm not going to do this whole pattern. It is a free pattern. I will copy it back in here. So that is what Mickey had sent me, the question that they had. Chain 2 and do 6. Yes, you can do that too. You can chain 2 and do 6 singles into the first chain. That's another way of doing it. You want me to do the whole pattern? No, I'm not doing the whole pattern. All right, so I'm just going to show you for round 2. So up to round 2. So for round 1, you're not going to go into the chains. You're going to go into the center ring. So you're going to treat this as a magic ring. You're going to do 17 singles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I could have stitched over my tail, but I didn't. I'm pretty good, Edgy Human. How are you? And then you're going to slip stitch into your first one, your first that you made to join. And that is round 1. Obviously, you're not going to be using this large yarn here. And then for row 2, let me just see what it says. You chain 4, slip stitch into the next. Single. Okay, let me catch up here. Oh, okay. So yeah, for row two is real short. One, two, three, four, and slip stitch into the next to form this little space. That is row number 2. And then you would keep going. So row 3, you chain up and turn 8 doubles in the chain space. Yeah, you would turn and do the 8 doubles in that little space there. If that makes sense, Mickey. Maybe at some point we could do this on stream if you wanted me to. Because it's a pretty pattern. I'm gonna end up copying this and saving it. Let me open up a place to save this. One moment. Let me okay. So I have that saved, so I can come back to it. So hopefully that answered your question, Mickey. Nice day, hot. Yeah, it's been in the low 80s here. I was not happy, and I wasn't even outside today, and I don't like the heat. Not a fan of the heat. Gonna wear earrings? No. You know what? I know what I'll do. I will make. Seriously, about to give up? No, that's fine. I will make a set for Granny Karen. I think she will like that. They're kind of fancy and they're crochet, and she would love them. That's what we'll do. All right. Enough nonsense for now. You're gonna about to give up? Yeah, I can help you with that. Again, like I said, you got 3 in each ear. You got 3 pineapple. Actually, let me. Oh, I closed it. Let me open it up again. Open it up because I have it saved here already. So fairy dust, you have 3 of those in your ear. Let me turn this. The music's a little loud for me. But yeah, that is the pattern that she found. I really like it. Yeah, we're gonna make them for Granny Karen. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh, not that specific one. Would it be opposed to? Hey, no, that's fine. I'm not an earring person. Um. Oh, to let everyone else know again, I mentioned it earlier. This Friday night in Discord, the movie watch party, Friday night movie will be fried green tomatoes. Fried green tomatoes. Oh, and at some point, I don't know yet. We still have to plan it and figure it out. Um, Eduhuman and myself are going to plan to do a collab stream at some point, and he said he wanted to do like a podcast question and answer type of thing to interview me, and then I am going to teach him how to do some basic crochet because he's working on his scarf or wants to work on a scarf. He's got the chain done. Uh, Lost at round 4. Have to join in when you choose the teacher's pattern. Okay. Um, Actually, Mickey, I plan on streaming tomorrow. Yes, a Monday stream. We had a Friday stream and a Monday stream. I plan on streaming tomorrow. I could do that tomorrow if you're around. Definitely here for that. One of your favorite. Yeah, it is a great movie. I love that movie. I watched it a few months ago by myself, but always watch it again. It's very hard to read. You should be free. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I'll get out some. I know what I'll do. I will make it on stream in the large yarn, so you can see. But then maybe I'll just use the thread you have. Set aside what I've done so far. Okay. Yeah, I'll make it in the large cotton thread so you can see. And then on stream I'll make it in the uh the cotton thread. So back to putting veins on my eye. Oh, and if anybody's around on Thursday, it's not Thursday. If anybody's around on Tuesday, Teaching Tuesday, we're gonna make these. This is another free pattern. We're gonna make a applique violet and an applique rose. And you could use these for whatever you want. You can apply them to something. You can sew them onto something else. You can sew them onto like a backpack, like a denim jacket would be kind of cool. You can put them on a headband, like the pattern says, or I have an idea. Really, really cool idea. If you get these metal barrettes, I use these to hold balls of yarn together so they don't unravel. But if you use these and you can stitch them on and use it as an actual barrette, as a little accessory type thing, or you can put that on there and then clip it to something. You can clip it onto something. At the time I closed off the Wooble's egg of this koala, decided not to use safety eyes, figuring that embroidery eyes was a problem for future me. Guess who I am? Actually, doing eyes, embroidery eyes, isn't really that difficult. Can we sew them under? No, we're not sewing them onto Granny. What? That's weird. That's even weird for you. Um, Sewing them on is not too difficult. There's different ways of doing them. I don't have anything here to demonstrate how to do that at the moment. But you can do just for the nose anyway. Yeah. I've never used safety eyes. Never used them. I don't have any. But what you could do, there's different ways of doing it. Yeah, follow the demo. That works too. Or, okay, like for the hamster here, I did just some straight embroidery stitches for like the eyelashes, but the eyes are a French knot. I don't know if you've ever done a French knot before. They take some practice, but once you learn it, they come pretty easily. And then the nose is just again some more straight stitches. I did a long one and then a tiny one for the top of the nose. Nice thing about the Woobles book is they have a video from pretty much every chick. Very nice. Yeah, I've never made a Woobles before. But if you want, I can demonstrate that too. Do I have a scrap of something? Yes, I got a scrap. This is all about demonstration because I'm all about the demoing. So we're going to use this as just a scrap. Just ignore the flowers there. I'm going to get yarn on the floor. Pretty solid intro to amp. Yes, I've heard that about them. Okay. Again, you don't have to follow what I'm doing here. I'm just going to show you. So I've got my yarn. Imagine this is your color of your eye that you want, whatever color you're using. But I'm just showing this so it's a contrast you can see. All right. So, an AMI is different. An AMI, if you're going to do an AMI, the different thing is, and I can show you on this, I can easily take it out. I'm not going to put the French knot on this here, but with the AMI, let's say you want your eye, we're not going to put an eye here, we're going to put if you want your eye to go here, so if that is your, let me just get something. Another thing I've learned with AMIs, if you've got straight pins, any type of like a large pin, like if you happen to have T-pins, that works great. I usually put my pin where I want either the piece, like the body part, the ear, the arm, or whatever, and you could pin it in place too. And I can put this in pretty far. It's not going to come out the other side. So like that's a good way to mark it. And then if that's where I want my stitch, whatever stitch you're going to do, if that's where you want it, I'm going to go back a few and come up into that stitch here. And I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail. I'm going to leave that tail there. And then you could do your stitch. So if I'm just going to do a straight stitch, I'm going to go over to wherever I need to. And then go through, and let's just say we're doing like just this stitch here. So if that's what we want, I would do a slightly different stitch. You can go anywhere you want, but further away, and then you would secure it, obviously. I'm not going to secure it with this because I don't want the blue on my hamster. And then what you would do is once this is secure, you probably go through a couple times or go into a different stitch. Then you're going to pull this. You're going to pull this tight. Pull it kind of tight and cut real close. And then what will happen is that gets sucked inside your AMI. You're not going to see it. You do the same thing for the other side. So that's one way to do it. So you don't have knots. So I'm going to take that out because I don't want that on there. But that's just one way to start with that. But what I'm going to show you is a French knot. Haven't done a French knot. Tried one working a pattern. I called for one. I got frustrated and said fuck it and quit. They take practice. And you will find them in other embroidery. It's an embroidery stitch. And regular embroidery, and cross stitch, that type of thing. So I'm going to put a French knot right in here. And you can make them as big as you want, and I'll show you how to do that. So, again, imagine this is the outside of Miami. Miami, not as in the city Miami. My amigurumi, I should say. So this is where it's coming up, and I want the French knot there. So what I would do, and this goes if it's an amigurumi or a flat pattern, you're going to take your yarn, your needle, and you're going to lay it flat, horizontal, against, you're not going to put it up or down. You're going to lay it parallel. Parallel's the word. Parallel to your work. And you're going to wrap your yarn how many times as you need. If you want a thicker one, you're going to wrap it more. I'm going to snooze this ad. So you're going to do that. I'm going to do it 3 times. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold that here with your thumb. And then you're going to carefully, all those wraps are on your needle, you're going to go and you're going to go right down next to where it came up, and you're going to go through. With an Ami, you go through out to the outside of your piece. You wouldn't be able to get the needle straight down. And then you're going to pull through. You're going to hold that the whole time with your thumb. You're going to pull through, and then you've got a knot that'll sit on the surface of your piece. They take some practice to do, so it's not something you're going to get right away. So what I would recommend, if you've got any like scrap piece of fabric or anything, and some yarn and a yarn needle, just practice. Just do some practicing of them. So that's a French knot. It sits right at the top, and it's decorative. They make really good accents for not just eyes on Amis, but like if you're doing embroidery, good little accents for flowers and other different types of things. We learn a lot of things on here. I'm going to cut that off because I'm going to probably end up frogging this. This is from the other week we did the cherry blossom. Hopefully that wasn't too boring. I love this song. I love Journey. You could change one thing about the Woobles book, aside from better binding, how they randomly switched to about an arm's length. What do you mean arm's length? Like, is that what they're telling you, how to measure out how much yarn? Separate Way, yeah, Separate Ways is a good song too. Pretty much all of their music's good. Guarantee that my arms are not the same. Well, that's probably just an approximation. A lot of that you don't have to have an exact measurement. But in general, on arm's length, well, 2 arm spans. In general, that's about a yard. No, wait. Yeah, maybe. I think. I know your knuckle here usually is about an inch. That's about an inch. About an arm. Yeah, it's just a rough estimate. Again, you don't have to have it an exact measurement. Pull that a little too tight. I always add 5 to 10% more. Yes. Yeah, always good to have more than not enough. Typical left from shoulder to wrist is 18 inches. Yes. Because you can well, that's not true. I was going to say you can always cut more off, but you can't add more, but that's not true. You can add more because I showed how to do a weaver's knot. So you can add more, but you're going to have a knot. Um, we're going to have an ad here in about a minute. I am going to take an actual break at that time. Um, Everybody do some self-care, and we will be back. Let me finish this little bit of stitching here. Come up for where I need to go. And we will return. Let me get the thing. I'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. What did I miss? Another reason I brought our eyes on this call is I want to see if I can add a splash of red. Oh, yeah. Gonna make him demon koala. Brain can't read patterns. Might have to work. Yeah, I have days like that where my brain can't pattern. Sometimes I need some mindless projects to work on where I don't have to be so attentive. Like I said, Mickey, we'll do that tomorrow because that looks really, really pretty, and I like. It has the look of those vintage things, and I love all that stuff. And actually, that'll be a lot cooler, meaning temperature wise, than dealing with this acrylic. My hands won't sweat as much. Urban myth of the drop bear to mess with foreigners in Australia. Koalas are peaceful and dumb as a rock, but drop bears are said to attack from. Oh, I never heard that. I never heard the. I didn't know what a drop bear was. Never heard that term. Going for cute with a slash of drop bear. Hey, that works. Cute with a little bit of mischievousness to it. Let me see if I've got 10. Yeah. Not that I need 10, but I want them evenly around. I want them all to be somewhat uniform looking. They don't have to be identical. Can't remember. Do you chain one or two? The corner of the granny. Depends. It all depends on the pattern or what you want. I personally in corners do two, but it's up to you. Again, one of the things I always say: there are no rules, just guidelines. It's art. Make it your own. Same thing with chaining up, turning chain before a certain stitch. Yeah, some do three. Yes, some do three. Couldn't tell by the work I already have if I did one or two. But yeah, like I was saying, this with the turning chain, usually the not well, I shouldn't say rule of thumb, but usually if the next row you're going to do is singles, you chain one, and this is the way that I've heard it and the way I do it. And if you're going to do a half double, I chain two. If I'm going to do a double, I chain three, and so on. But that's not always true because I've done the next row have been double crochets and I've chained one before. So it does make the edge a little bit cleaner and straighter if you just chain one. But that's if you're doing like rows or stripes. But that's up to you. Again, no rules. All right, clipped. If Jason is still here, this is your girl. Jason loves Whitney Houston. Another square done. How many gray have I done so far? Only two. Hmm. I'm slacking on that. Oh, no, it's because I have to weave in all of this. That's what takes up time. Not feeling this crochet. Hey, I've been there. Working to work on a puzzle. Okay. I will be here for a bit. I want to get some more work on these eyes. But yeah, thank you for the lurk. Puzzle's always fun. I haven't done a puzzle in a long time. Maybe that's what I need. I can't do it on stream because I don't have enough space here on my desk to do a puzzle. And I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know how enjoyable that would be to watch somebody else do a puzzle. I mean, I know they do. People do puzzles on stream, either actual puzzles or whatever that website is where you can collaborate together and work on a digital virtual puzzle. Oh, right now, Eduhuman is streaming at the moment. So we're not writing out. But if anybody wants to go and leave a lurk in his channel um, to help him get some views. So if everybody wants to go and give him a lurk to help him with his view count, because he is on the affiliate grind, um, he has the enough followers and he has enough streams. He just needs the viewer count to help him get there. So that is my goal: is to get him to be the affiliate level. He is so close to it. People watch Diamond Art. Yes. Hey there, Bloom. First time chat. Wait, you've never chatted in my stream before? I thought you have. People watch him do puzzles before. It was years ago. Very cool. Yeah, I would do one, but I don't have enough. Even if I zoom out, my table isn't big enough for even one of my smallest puzzles. It's not. There's not enough room. I would have to change my whole setup, and I'm not doing all of that. I'm not. Yeah, we're not moving the computer and just for a puzzle. We all have days where we don't feel like crocheting. When I finish the Mosaic Blanket, I'm thinking about taking a break to do some reading because of the hobby's really suffered since I started. Ah, yeah. Not re- Hey there, Dreaming Truth. How are you? Welcome in. Actually, perfect timing, Dreaming Truth. I mentioned this already on stream a couple times tonight. I know you had said that possibly you want to learn how to crochet. Again, I teach at all times. Hey there, Tiki Room Bunnies. Welcome in. I'm pretty good. A little warm, but I'm good. But yeah, I teach crochet at all time, at any time, any of my streams, regardless of what I'm doing, except my Maryland theme streams, because that kind of has a set plan that I want to kind of stick to. But that's a bad news. I cut that short, and now I'm trying to say, oh, I'm sorry that you got bad news. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad of news. Um, but what was I saying? May. In the month of May, we are doing going back to basics. So we're going to have dedicated streams for learning all of the basic fundamental stitches. So if you wanted to learn, that would be a really good time to do that. If not, I understand. I totally get it. But yeah, I'm sorry that you had some bad news. Let me bring the music back. Breaks a distraction with a live chicken, a weed eater, and Cool Whip. Fairy dust, you know how to party. Sorry, it's just not for me. My hands have been having issues gripping things. Wait, what's not for you? Oh, the puzzles. Okay. You do diamond art with your right hand, but oh, you can't crochet. Okay, that's what got. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. I was. Um, it's hot out. Let's work on the blanket panels. Yeah, it's not always the best thing to do when it's hot, but you're still working on that blanket with the panels with the is it the popcorn stitches that's like spell out words or patterns or funny story about this song. I don't when I was a young kid, I don't ever remember hearing this on the radio. I might have, but the only time I really knew of this song was after Weird Al did his version of it. And I thought Weird Al at that time, that was one of the first Weird Al songs I've ever heard. And I thought that that was like a Weird Al original. I didn't know he did parody songs. Well, I know it was a parody. I mean, I was a kid. But yeah, I didn't know this was and and if you were here for my Baltimore stream back in February, you will know that the singer that the lead singer of this band, Greg Kinn of the Greg Kinn Band, is from Baltimore. So, but yeah, that was the first time I ever heard this song. This song was Weird Al's parody, I Lost on Jeopardy. Yeah, like I said, hey there, Riz Quackers. How are you? Welcome in. Um, I had said that the Maryland streams will make a appearance again the end of May. Just want to say I'm so happy I've met you. Put a smile on my face. Well, I'm happy I met you too. And I'm glad that I can put a smile on your face. I don't know if that's like a good, like happy, like friendly smile, or you're just laughing at me because I'm weird. Still sick. Oh, a fever of 104. Oh, um, Okay, I'm not giving medical advice because I cannot. I am not a health practitioner. But can I suggest that you see a doctor? Because no, don't throw ice water. No, because a fever of 104, that's serious. That is not a something to play around with. That is, yeah. Got a knot. Yeah, yeah. That is a very high fever. If it was me, I would go see a doctor. Yeah, 105 can cause brain damage. You don't play around with that. About to get my friend. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, it's something they can easily treat, and it's nothing too serious. But I really have a knot. That's what I get for having a really long thread on this. What did I do? I what did I? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's unknot the knot. Put the knot back in. That's magic. And I end up putting the knot back in after taking the knot out. All right, I was gonna stream longer than this, but I am starting to get even more warm. Not that I'm. It's because of the heat. It's because it's. Yesterday I was feeling better, singing a lot, recording a video for upcoming audition. I thought I'd stream my voice. Yeah, if you're still sick, yeah, definitely go and get that checked out. All right, I think we're gonna go and we're gonna end stream because I need to cool off. My hands are just sweaty. Longer, yeah. I was planning to go at least 4 hours like I did last night, but we've got 2.5 hours. So I think we did good. I will be on tomorrow night. Um we're gonna do, and this Mickey helped me figure this out. Wait, wait, wait. Where's it at? Mickey gave me a suggestion. Um I did have a long stream yesterday. We're gonna do this tomorrow. This is a free pattern. This is from a blog called thegranger.blogspot.com. It is these little pineapple earrings. So we're gonna do this. I've never made one before. Yeah, this was the pattern that Mickey had a question about, and we're gonna end up doing this. So they're really really pretty, and I think I'm gonna make a pair. I'm gonna do one in. Let me turn the music off. I'm gonna do one in like worsted weight yarn, so you can see, and then after I do that, I'll make a pair in the crochet thread for Granny Karen, because she would really like this. And I have little beads and jewelry findings to put on the very tip at the very bottom, and I have ear wires. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh wait, everything's moving. Wait, what? I'm having an issue. What else is new? Alrighty. I want to thank everybody for spending time with me and all of the chaos that happened. That is the raid call for followers. Let me get the sub raid call. I will be on again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So you that's not it. That's the link for the earrings. So if anybody wanted that link. And that is the raid call for subscriber. All right. We're going to go raid Edge of Human. Like I said, he is on the affiliate grind. He's just chatting. I don't know what he's chatting about. He's a variety streamer. He does chatting. He does cooking streams. He's played games. He's also takes some resin. I think he did a resin skull and he was painting. So he does a little bit of everything. He's trying to get his footing to figure out what his niche will be. I think he said at some time in the future he may want to do DJing. So I don't know what all he has set up. Again, he's on the affiliate grind. He's got enough followers and he's got enough streams. He needs the viewer count. So if we go and raid him and you stick around, hopefully that will help with the viewer count, his average that he needs per stream, and we can get him to affiliate. So spell. All right. Like I said, I will be on tomorrow. Stick around. Copy those raid calls. I will chat with you all tomorrow. And as I always say, happy crafting.